This is the UK version of the Social Security Administration scam that targets the US. There are a few differences here and there. Most notable are the bank accounts they give, rather than the government-issued transferred cards, or as we know them, gift cards. I have heavily edited this and kept the key points in for educational value. This is now 12 bank accounts I've got from this call centre within 2 weeks. For those of you that may be listening to this as just an audio, when you hear this noise, have a look at the screen and you will see the email that I send to the banks. While I was on this call, ToniMosh was actually sending them a Grabify link to get their location. They are based in Visakhapatnam in East India along the coastline. This Grabify link you will see on screen right now.
National Crime Agency, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I've got a missed call. Who is this?
Did you receive any kind of case ID number?
Not to my
So,
knowledge.
okay, now may I know to whom I'm speaking with?
Yes, it's David Sinclair.
Sinclair. Okay, Mr. Sinclair. Can I have your national insurance number to open your file? Okay, Mr. Sinclair.
Yes.
Now, I want you to grab a piece of fresh paper and pen handy. Okay, now write down my name. My name is Officer Victor Frank. And write down my warrant card number 1902009. Your case ID number DC7023. Your national insurance number has been found suspicious for criminal activities, and we are having strong evidence against you and that are enough to prove you guilty inside the court of law. When we found an abandoned car at the Watford Junction in London, after brief search of the car, they found that the car contains some blood stains on the dashboard and some drug residues inside it. We found that the car was rented on your name and on your personal information were used. But we have seized 22 pounds of cocaine, which is an highly abusive drug, and we have also found some documentations from financial institutes such as Barclays, NetWest, as well as prepaid cards like Monzo and Tide. Overall, we find more than 20 plus bank accounts under your name and successfully seized some of bank statements, deposit slips, checkbooks, transfer receipts. And let me tell you that this entire paperwork has your name on it. And surprisingly, thousands of pounds has been wired from those bank accounts locally and internationally, which totally seems suspicious to us. And that is the reason we, as a national crime agency, has filed case against you for drug trafficking and as well as money laundering. According to Section 42, subsection C of 1958 Drug Enforcement Administration Act, you are going to be taken for non-bailable jail term for 9 years.
Well, it's great that you've reached me. I do appreciate that. I wasn't aware about this. Obviously, I wasn't aware about this at all. But is this a case? It's clearly identity theft.
Now, tell me how many accounts you have.
I have 3.
I'm going to transfer your call to my senior officer, and he will update you what's the best you can do in this situation.
Thanks for holding the line. Chief Investigating Officer Spencer here. Can you please help me out with your name and your case reference number?
Yeah, it's David Sinclair.
Now, Mr. Sinclair, see, I want you to understand this. That at this point of time, we don't have any evidence to support your claim that this is the case of an identity theft. We only have your words for it. And you want me to go ahead and overlook the evidence which has been gathered by my team throughout this entire investigation. So it would be a bit tough for me to prove it in front of the court authorities that you have nothing to do with any of those crimes until and unless you give me the information that how might your information got compromised. So I want you to think hard, Mr. Sinclair, and figure out, have you ever lost your identity before? I want you to understand that if it is a case of an identity theft, that means your identity has been compromised, and there must be people out there in open who have access of your all confidential information and who are trying to misuse the information to doing this kind of criminal activities without your knowledge. See, at this point of time, I want you to understand this, Mrs. Sinclair, that I understand that you are telling me it is a case for an identity theft. Now, what I have to do is, as you're telling me there's a possibility for the case of an identity theft, what I must have to do right now is I have to go ahead and cancel your current national insurance number right away. And what we need to do is we need to issue a new national insurance number to you. I need to inform you this that right now, until we had this conversation with you, we were under the impression that you are the culprit. But now, when you're telling me that no, that's not true, that means that there are people out there in open who have access of your all confidential information who are trying to misuse your information to do this kind of criminal activities. It will be on the letterhead of the courthouse stating that all the charges on your name has been dropped and we are not taking any further legal action against you. We are not treating you as a suspect for this entire investigation. But the problem is that if I go ahead and cancel your national insurance number right now, along with it, every bank account, every saving current account, or any credit card which ever been enlisted under your name, those all accounts supposed to be get legally seized and suspended by the British government. And whatever the funds those account has available onto it, that funds would be directly goes to the HMRC. You will not have access of any of those account or any money what you might have available into it. So it would be take at least 3 to 9 months. So I hope, except this bank account, you would be have another money with you on which you can survive for those long period. Still, what I can do for you is let me put you on a hold for a couple of minutes. Let me talk to my accounting team as well as to the HMRC people to see if they have any solution for it. I need to explain them that at this point of time, these are the only money what you have, and this only accounts you bank with. I need to go ahead and ask them to see is there any possible way if we can safeguard this fund. Thank you. Hold the line with me, Mr. Sinclair here. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Sinclair. How are you doing? So I was speaking with Adam regarding your case, and he told me that you are a victim of identity theft and that you are working with the government to help us capture the real culprit who did this, and you need our help secure your money since we'll be closing your account. Okay.
Yes.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to create an account under one of our accounting person's name. Once the account is created, first write down the details of that account on a piece of paper. We will transfer the funds into that account that we are going to create. Then once you get your new national insurance number, I think Adam already guided you that you have to open a new account, and whatever funds you're securing with us, we are going to transfer that into your new account. Okay, let me just create this account for you real quick. Give me a few minutes. Okay, so first write down this information on piece of paper. Account holder name. First name is Anita, which will be Aneta. Correct. Next, write down sort code.
Yes.
Next, write down account number. It's 15.
Guys, that has
What's
already
next?
been reported. It's saying the account's not verified.
What are you entering? Can you spell? Yeah, it should verify. Go back. I created this myself, so there is no way it won't verify. Try one more time. Go back and put down this detail one more time.
Yeah, look, it says account cannot be verified.
Account cannot be verified. It says not that the name doesn't match. Many times what happens when we just create the account, it doesn't get verified for 24 hours. I'm assuming this is one of that. I created 2 accounts actually, just in case something like this happened. Let's try the other one and see what happens. Give me a minute. I created this under a different name. Write down in payee name, first name Valerie, sort code 23, account number 6438.
Okay, yeah, that's come back verified. Yep, that's verified.
Okay.
And it's
What's next?
it's you said it was a personal transaction, yes?
Correct. So in the transaction type personal, the reason, sure, you can select friends and family. In reference, put down friend. Amount £100 less than what you have. 2,900.
Right, it's just sending me a one-time password. Yeah, it's in green. It says pending.
Okay. Let's log in into your co-op.
Yeah, let's do that 1,500. I want to make sure that it's all secured. I can't
Okay.
lose any money.
No problem. Let me know when it's done.
Okay, I'm just getting that one-time password.
By the way, just out of curiosity, what are you getting out of this, out of playing this little game of yours?
Well, I shut down your
Entertainment?
accounts, don't I?
I report every
What?
single account of yours.
And I stop your
Oh,
operation.
you're the same person who changed that voice. Oh,
Have you watched yourself on YouTube yet?
I surely will. What's your channel? I'll subscribe.
I know your channel.
I hear someone else in the background.
Yeah, they're just listening. We're just having fun, having cigar. Anyway, what's your channel? I'll subscribe.
Oh, no. We've got lots of videos coming out of you. You can find
What
me at
channel
some point.
though? You don't want us to see? You don't want views? Otherwise, who's gonna watch your videos?
Do you know how many accounts I've got from you personally now? 7.
To be honest, I don't give a shit. I can make 5 every 5 minutes.
But the thing is that the details that you use to make these accounts,
Anyway, go fuck yourself,
that
motherfucker.
gets
I have another
recorded.
call.
Are you happy with what you do?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sinclair. You think you're playing with me, but I was playing with you.
What? And then you gave me 2 bank accounts. Yes, you were definitely playing with me.
Oh yeah, those accounts which I already used, which I got the money from, and this other account belongs to some third-party customers like you who already got scammed by us.
Is that how it works?
You know what? You was talking to me as a Miss Webster, and you said, I want to talk to Damon, and I want to talk to Adam. And I told you, like, yes, I know you're playing games. I know it from the beginning. So why don't you go and shove it up your ass and go fuck yourself, you stupid son of a bitch?
Can you answer me one question?
Sure.
What's the weather like in Visakhapatnam right now?
I'm sorry.
What's your weather like in Visakhapatnam right now?
And what is that?
That's your location. You are on the
That's my
east of
location.
India. Visakhapatnam.
Sorry, wait a minute. I'm sorry. What city you say?
Your location, and we know this, is Visakhapatnam. You are on the east coast
I'm
of
not sure
India.
you're getting those information, but I'm sure, like, you are not spelling it right.
That was amazing. That was a lot of fun. The anger from these guys. I love it. Generally, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. And I know I keep on saying this, but there really needs to be more people doing this. Have a wonderful day. I really enjoyed that. Thank you.